Hey baddies, what's up? It's your favorite baddie on a budget, Diamond K. Welcome back to my channel, unless you're new here, in which case if you are new here, welcome to my channel. Make yourself at home, okay? There are drinks in my fridge. You're gonna put your coats on my bed. Get comfy, because today I'm gonna tell you top 10 things you need to know to manifest a life-changing glow up. Okay? So let's get right into it. Alright baddies, real fast before we get into this video, a couple things. First things first, let me plug myself, okay? You're going to follow all my socials. If you're a baddie on a budget and you want to keep up with the Joneses as fast as possible, make sure you hit my TikTok up. That's where I put on all the super duper quick, where to buy cheap this and that content. Also luxury dupes on a budget, because YouTube's got some terms and conditions, so yeah, we don't talk about that here, but y'all know where to go, okay? And we do talk about a lot here too, so make sure you check out my channel if you like this type of content, and let me know if you want some more spirituality baddie content sprinkled into the channel, because I would love to talk about that more. I'm just trying to figure out like where to fit it in. Let me get myself organized, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on. I don't think I got too much to talk about today. Let me give you my credentials though. I would honestly say I have a master's in glow up credentials. But how old was I? 2019 I was pretty busted, low-key, and you could say I was pretty busted. 2018 I was rather busted. 2017, oh, I was for sure. I was honestly, it might have been the most busted I'd ever been back then. 2017. 2016 I was a little kid. I'm not gonna tear into myself, because honestly I'm more than my appearance, but I didn't get from that to this like just by accident. It was literally a choice I made one day. I can find the Instagram post. I would probably use Instagram as a guide to keep the timeline straight, but I could find the Instagram post that I made a decision that I was gonna be a baddie, because it was a decision I made one day. Literally, I'm gonna make my baddie on a budget origin story video soon. This probably might be even the next one I film, but I do feel like I'd rather make this one first. But you guys can refer to that for the timeline, and I will make sure to add pictures and everything. And you could, it's all objective, you know. And also body dysmorphia does not allow us to see ourselves as we truly are. So I don't want to be too mean to my past self, because sometimes I'm like, oh, she was cute, when back then I thought I was a troll. But this was a choice, and I just didn't stop deciding to become harder and harder every single day. To this day, I become more beautiful every day, and you can too, okay? Because yeah, I did not have pretty privilege when I was younger. I did not. I promise you that. I promise you that. Growing up, I never really cared about appearance that much. I was just homeschooled, minding my business, you know. I grew up around white people, so I probably kind of wonder why I didn't look like them, but it wasn't anything crazy. But it's a choice, and almost every change in your life is a choice, a conscious choice, where you decide, okay, I'm done making excuses, I'm done playing around. I will do whatever it takes to become like this, okay? I really decided around this period of my Instagram, I'll make sure that you guys can see on the side. This period, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be baddie right around this time. But I wasn't entirely like ready for the Instagram baddie lifestyle. I want to say that started around this night, okay? But from then on, I decided I would do whatever it took to be a baddie, because before that I really didn't care too much about clothes at all. I would go like to TJ Maxx and Goodwill and just buy whatever and wear it. But I didn't look cute. It was just like jeans and a freaking American Eagle shirt. Like, it was nothing special at all. I was not tapped into myself, and I was buying the colors that I felt like I was supposed to buy. I was buying the clothes that I saw the girls in my school wearing. It was not what I actually wanted to wear. It was just what I could find. And honestly, I think that if you're only shopping person, it's gonna be like that. I would really get into online shopping if you aren't, because there's not, like, at least maybe where you're from there is, but from where I'm from, there's not niche stores. It's all like Christian Girl Autumn. Yeah, if you want to get into a certain aesthetic, then you're gonna have to make that switch and go online shopping. But really, the first thing you need to know is to get clear on who you want to be. Decide, like, okay, what is my goal as of right now? Who would my dream version of myself be? Decide that in your head. What would they look like? What would their life look like? The more detailed you are, the better, because the universe does respond to details. But personally, I have a hard time journaling. I'm gonna slow down talking, guys. I just realized I was going so fast. I have a hard time journaling. It's like a mental block, and one of my biggest things I've been dealing with recently is wanting to be better, but just a bunch of subconscious mental blocks in the way, and that's not cool, because it's just me getting my own way. Well, it's not me getting my own way, because it's not my fault, but it is my responsibility to get past them. You probably aren't gonna expect that. That's why it's a decision to like level up and never stop leveling up. And also, one of the best things you can do is adopt that belief. I will say, I always thought I was hot, even long before I really objectively was, in my opinion. And beauty is subjective, but there are some people you can look at them and say objectively hot. So like, if we're coming from my point of view, you guys can agree to disagree with me. But I will say that I did not have privilege growing up in that all-white town. I was treated like a boy I'm lucky I didn't have racist experiences really, like, that I can really remember or that bothered me at the time. I can think of microaggressions now that I didn't understand back then, but I was never seen as like a girl because I was not blonde and skinny. That's literally why. If you're not blonde and skinny where I'm from, you're not seen as material, dating material, any of that, which is fun because I got the love of my life now. But back then I was kind of like, why? I'm hot. What is the problem? I really always thought I was super hot. And that is a good thing to think because your thoughts don't manifest, but your beliefs do. So if you believe that you're hot, you believe that you're the hottest potato on the block, like, you're literally going to just be that way. And people are going to think that too. You can see this. You can observe it in other people. Like the pretty girl who doesn't know her worth usually gets like screwed over because it attracts people that also want to like to exploit her for that and whatnot. But the hot girl who demands what she wants, we usually have people cater to them because they hold themselves to that standard. I really don't know exactly why it works that way, but yeah, and definitely get clear on who you want to be. And the one thing that I really did one day is I visualized what my ideal self would look like. I visualized a version of me of big voluminous black hair and green contacts, and I started wearing green contacts too because I felt like as a dark-skinned girl I wouldn't be considered special or honestly worthy on Instagram. This is in 2019. I do understand all that is absolute BS. I've grown so much past any of the colonizers' racist rhetoric or racist stereotypes that beauty, there's no one type of beauty ever. Don't ever let anyone tell you what beauty is supposed to look like. But yeah, so I imagine her green eyes though and big voluminous black flowing hair. And I remember the day that I actually looked like her. I don't know how long it took. I just made this decision right around January of 2019, like the very beginning or the end of December. I think it was this day. This is the day actually, yeah. But this is the day that I was like, okay, literally I look just like how I visioned my higher self to look. And this is in October of that same year. But it was like a serious click. It wasn't just like a, you know, I could see it. I would say that I have these like visions and like images of myself and happy places in my head that I almost always eventually see in real life, which is amazing. But that's how your thoughts manifest. So that's literally 10 months though. The quickest I ever did anything like that, because for a while I was manifesting left and right. I kind of got out of it when I got stressed out with life again, just in general. I imagined myself in this ash blonde, beautiful flowing wig and literally got it next week in the mail. Didn't even realize that's what I'd ordered. Didn't even realize that's what the wig would look like. I just said this wig is cute in this color, but I had no intentions of really getting that wig. I was just working with Sam's Beauty at the time, and the wig that I chose happened to look just like the wig I'd seen in my head. When you visualize what your ideal self will look like and work to get there, you will get there. It doesn't matter. When you set a clear, distinct goal, you will always achieve it if you don't get discouraged by the little obstacles on the way, because there will always be obstacles. Like me trying to lay my edges the first time, they look so bad, I can't even. So another belief that you want to adopt is that you're always getting hotter. Every single day you're becoming more and more beautiful. You will never reach a peak. And actually I wouldn't even acknowledge the peak part because I don't really acknowledge that. But I just expect myself to continue becoming more and more beautiful every single day. And I mean, it keeps happening. I've also always said I have a very high return on investment rate. Is there supposed to be rate at the end of that word? The ROI. I have a very high ROI because every year I get significantly hotter, significantly more intelligent. And that's just a belief I have. But your thoughts don't manifest, your beliefs do. So it doesn't matter if you don't think that right now, just start telling yourself that and eventually you will believe it. Kind of like a lot of people will get opinions just from seeing one tweet, like, oh girl, you're not supposed to have those dots in your leg and those bumps, they aren't cute. Then a bunch of people will internalize that and make that their opinion too. But that's just somebody's world they made up in their head. There's no right or wrong way to look, etc. And so just focus on telling yourself what you want to hear. That's actually one of my next ones. Loving affirmations are very important to actually loving yourself. No matter how much you try, you don't really see the power of affirmations until you really commit to saying them. Please at least try to say some affirmations every morning 3 times. You should be good to go. And just imagine feeling them. For me, it's hard because I don't like slowing down. Like, I really don't. Even now, I'm learning the power of slowing down. And I also really am learning, like, I like hearing people slow down in YouTube videos and stuff and, like, say, it's nice. It sounds nice to me. It feels like I'm in the room with them. Why am I so scared to say, Affirmations are ridiculously effective, at least for me. I would start telling myself that I was the most beautiful, confident, and charismatic woman in the world, that everybody knew this, including me, and I become more and more beautiful, confident, and charismatic every single day. And then I'd look in the mirror 3 hours later and I would feel so gorgeous, stunning. It's unreal, and I cannot explain to you why. That's not why I'm here. This is just my suggestions. So, you know, I'm not holding a knife to your throat. You can do whatever you want. But the way I approached it was like, do I gain anything by believing all these negative things and repeating them over and over again? Not really. Like, but I have nothing to lose to try to be positive and see what that could bring me. And affirmations go crazy. There's also this channel called Live the Life You Love, and they have affirmations, like 10-hour affirmations or 8-hour affirmations. And I would play those nightly and I would see almost immediate results, like after 1 or 2 nights. I will say this though, I mean, if you're skeptical, I would work on opening your mind, because in my opinion, you're as powerful as your mind is open. So if you really expect these things to work or give it a chance, believe anything is possible, then it can be. But if you're like expecting it not to work and looking for every little reason as to why you're right that doesn't work, you're gonna find as many reasons as you want to find. And it's not going to work for you. That's just how the universe operates. I don't really look into the whys. I just pay attention to how the universe operates, you know? But it's always worthwhile to tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're perfect as is, you're doing the best you can, you love yourself unconditionally. It's always worth it because you have nothing to lose. And watch your life start to mold into your words. I swear. Let me know. Just give it a chance. Save them for a week. Let me know how you do. 3 times a day for a week. That's nothing. That's literally nothing. But the next thing that you definitely want to do to manifest a life-changing glow is to lean into what you like about yourself. Because I used to lean into what I hate about myself. Like I said, call myself a brick and whatnot. Bullying myself all the time. And that's all you pay attention to. It's all you're worried about. And you think everybody else sees that. But people, when they see you, they see your positive qualities first. They don't see your flaws first. They see all the best qualities, all of your best qualities first. Almost every time, not every time, because sometimes haters are looking for reasons to be mad, you know, but lots of times people really do see your most beautiful qualities first. So lean into that and watch them grow. What you focus on grows. If you focus on insecurities, you can find as many as you want. If you want to focus on your favorite parts of you, they will get better and better every single day. Next thing you need to know to manifest a life-changing glow up is to be open to trying new looks and trying anything that you like. I was very quick to start working on the lashes and not giving up. I was in my dorm crying. I say that. I was in my dorm crying, but I did not stop trying. Oh, look at me rhyming. Okay. But I did not give up. Girl, that's how I got here now. It's bloop, bloop. Oh, my funny bone. How this wall can get it. But I call them level ups too. Like I'll make a conscious decision to level up my appearance one day, and I would always be hotter. I would never go back to looking less hot than that usually ever again. And that's just, I mean, that's how I approached it. That might not be necessarily true because all this is subjective. That's what I believe, and that's how I feel like my life has gone. Some important glow up moments for me are like Danzy, that wig, and also when I started doing the brown liner on my lips. That was a decision. I was like, I gotta figure out how they're doing this. And I kept trying new makeups, kept trying new lipsticks, new techniques, until now I'm using an eyeliner, and it does come off really quickly, but it gives me the look I want long enough for the pictures, and that's what matters to me. So, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. As long as you get it done, work smarter, not harder. But yeah, just be ready to level up. Don't ever hold yourself back. Don't think you have to stay in any type of box, any type of aesthetic, any type of niche. Just try things out, especially at the beginning, because that's how you'll find what your higher self really likes the most. Which is actually goes into the next one, which is pay attention to what you like. This is very important, and I would not leave before you hear this tip, number 6, because the key to a glow up is partially minding your business. That's how you get the skin. And also it's paying attention to what you genuinely like, not what you're told to like. So when I started buying clothes for myself, I started paying attention to colors I was drawn to. What colors do I wish I had to wear every single day? What do I like to look at? I love looking at sparkles. I don't care if I'm 21. I don't care if people think I'm too old for that. I'm gonna get the sparkly Uggs. I do not care, and I will keep them for a lifetime. Let me enjoy myself, because I'm not dressing for anybody else. I'm dressing for me. If you dress for anybody else, then you're just missing the point. And I get it. We have to leave those mindsets behind, but I cannot stop playing my hair. It's just not the point. Like, why? We're not dressing for anybody else. And even to this day, guys, I will like get 6 or 7 outfits on and off just to go to the grocery store until I remembered, like, I'm not dressing for anybody else at all. I'm just going to the grocery store. It's not my job to look aesthetically pleasing for anybody. And I know dang well nobody is putting on their best outfit to look aesthetically pleasing for me. When I go to the grocery store to look at them, they're putting on their boxers and the closest dirty shirt they have, you know what I'm saying? So I overestimate the assignment. I really overdo it. I really overdo it. Nobody's asking that much of me. I'm doing so much extra credit for what? For what? There wasn't even offered. But yeah, I try to be creative. I try to find things that I love, and I try to really genuinely make a point to not buy something just because I've seen it on somebody else so many times, because I know that for me, at least, the more I see something, the more I like it. Over time, I know it will grow on me. But that's not the point. The point is to dress as my inner self wants. The point is to express how I feel today. So when I get clothes in the closet, I look for what I'm drawn to. What do I keep coming back to? What do I wish I could wear right now? I release the limitations I've given myself. I'm like, girl, because I will find reasons to not let myself wear what I want to wear. But I will eventually end up wearing what I want to wear, and I'm getting better every time. And as long as I trust the process, I always end up looking amazing every time. I always do. Your inner guidance already knows what you want to look like. Your inner guidance already knows who you are. It already knows how you feel. Your inner guidance knows everything. And your body knows too. I don't know if you guys pay attention. At least for me when I'm driving, it's just tiny little movements. I know some people drive like this, like my boyfriend, he drives like, but for me it's little movements because my body already knows how much and how like little to turn my body. If I just trust the road, even when things seem scary, even if I'm turning a little bit too quick on the exit, and I tell myself I'm fine, my body knows what to do. And when I'm riding a bike, etc., just pay attention in life where your body seems like it doesn't really need your help, because we're on autopilot a lot of the time. And pay attention to what you like and get more. But I used to always buy red, black, gray stuff and hate all of it because that's what I could find and that's what other people were wearing. But now I buy purple, pink, blue, yellow, you know what I'm saying, and I'm happier than a mother freaker. Guys, I try to keep it PG-13 around here. My next tip, number 7, be kind to yourself and to others, because karma is real. What goes around comes around. So hate ages you, I'm not gonna lie, but hate will age you. If you guys watch reality TV, you'll know what I'm talking about. Hate ages people quickly. Being mean, being negative, negativity will age you quicker than any sun could, than any freaking bacon could age you. You know what I'm saying? So be nice and mind your business. When I started minding my business, my life started falling into place. Because I used to be super negative and dramatic and stuff, and I'm not proud of any of that. But I used to live for the drama, but I learned to mind my business, and everything works out for me. That's how you get the skin. Like I'm saying, stress will show on you, and you don't want that. Number 8, act like you're hot now. I actually basically touched on this earlier, but I always had a feeling that I was just hot. I just knew I was hot. Even if I wasn't hot, I was like, how dare they think I'm not hot? Now I'm really self-aware. My prefrontal cortex is fully developed now, so I don't get to feel that way anymore as carefree. I'm always like, oh my gosh, you look garbage. But if you act like you're hot now, the universe will act accordingly. People will act accordingly eventually. Just keep it up. Don't give up. Don't give up, because there's no rules. There's no one right way to look ever. And number 9 is trust the process, because you really do want to trust the process. Trust everything's always working out in your favor, and that you're going to become more and more beautiful every single day. I swear that's one of the most powerful things in this video too. Seriously, don't ever underestimate that. Word for word what I'm saying, that you're more and more beautiful, hot, talented, or any adjective you please, but don't underestimate that suggestion. My mindset is that I'm always getting better. Always, 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 and it's the beliefs that manifest. Again, I want to remind you of this. So much is important. One of the most profound things I heard in my journey. And also, it's important to remember you're so much more than your appearance. It's not your job to look attractive for anybody. I really started feeling better once I realized about the beauty industry. All the supposed ways I'm supposed to look are just man-made concepts made by somebody in a freaking dark room. Everybody has not taken very good mental care of themselves, so why should I ever adopt anyone else's belief systems? If they don't live the lifestyle that I want to live, if they don't have the same morals and values that I have, etc., if I don't know these people personally and approve of them in a good mental state to be telling me how I should and shouldn't love myself, I don't want to adopt their insecurities, adopt their self-hatred. It's too easy. So just be more mindful. Be more mindful of whose insecurities you decide to inherit. And because, yeah, somebody pointed out that really, I think it was Swoop, she said Kim Kardashian were basically just standing rich people's insecurities. If she wants to have all the surgery to look curvaceous, good for her, but it doesn't mean that we should all adopt that and feel like we're less than because of that. Number 10 is realize that you are divine. The human experience is a gift. I don't want to speak on anything because I know we all believe different stuff, but it's very clear that there's not that many Earths in our huge solar system. There's not that many Earths filled with life, you know, and it's very, very impressive. And I also think it's an honor to even be here. Genuinely, because the way I look at my life, I always look around like I have no idea why I'm here, but I'm surrounded by abundance, love, beauty, gratitude, you know, just in general. When I approach my life with that mindset, I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm so lucky to be here, and taking the earth for what it is, taking life for what it is, taking myself for what it is, sort of focusing on what it's not. And I've been applying on every aspect of my life, like when I eat food, focusing on the taste that it has, not the taste that it's lacking. The good traits people have instead of the bad traits, you know? Good and bad being also subjective, because everything just is. My life starts to seem very, very amazing. Things don't seem lame anymore or boring. Everything seems like an absolute miracle, because it is. Like the fact that my body can like form skin for me in the first place, this whole outer shell, my heart's pumping all day long, my legs are walking for me, my arms allow me to hug a loved one. And also your body's an extension of yourself that allows your loved ones to love you, and that's like how they remember you. And it is a part of who you are, and your body's never done anything to you ever. When I heard that was from I forget her name. I'll try to link the video below or up here though. When I realized my body has never done anything to me, I stopped. I really did stop being so hard on it. It's only here to help you. It allows you to make your thoughts into a reality. It allows you to create. It allows you to do this and that, and that's really doing the best it can. And there's nothing wrong with having bumps in your skin or having freckles or having a different shade of skin. You don't get to choose your body, ever. Another mindset that really did help me feel like I see the good in myself and in others is that one. Realizing that we don't get to choose how we look. So first of all, apply it to others. And try not to judge people based on their appearance, because we all do it. But you don't know what kind of person somebody is because of their appearance at all. Like, it does not tell you anything. You overestimate how important visual aesthetics are. I feel like in this dimension of life. Like, what is it called here? This where we're at. I don't know how I feel about life all the way. I really have no idea what my belief system is. I'm still working on it. But here we put way too much of an emphasis on visuals, and that's only one of the 5 senses. Why are we putting so much emphasis on that? Because life is so multidimensional and so different and so amazing. No one thing can totally define somebody, ever. No matter what you think, no matter what anyone has to say about you, they can't define you. You're so much more than your appearance. Your beauty is the least interesting thing about you. And I do feel like as long as you can approach life like that, and also take care of yourself and love yourself and appreciate your body for doing what it's done already, and what all of that is going to do, and just allowing you to be here and make your thoughts into reality and to create, etc., then you will be totally fine. You're perfect as is. And I do want to twinkle this in here because it's important to love yourself as well. But self-love is not really just about elevating yourself. It's important to see loving yourself as realizing that every single human here is so talented. Like, maybe I don't get along with farmers and stuff, but somebody has to, like, deal with the cows all day. I really appreciate that they exist. Like, everybody has a place in this world. Everybody has good traits. Everybody has talent. Everybody has bad traits too. Yeah, we are all multidimensional beings with lots of depth that can never be defined in a sentence or even in a mouthful or anything like that. But everybody has a place in this world. Everyone has a purpose. Everybody's worthy and everyone is here for a reason. You are literally divine. You are literally so divine. And it's just a miracle that you're even here in the first place. That your heart and brain work for you every day. We don't even know why we're here, truly. We can't even prove that. But you were chosen to be here. You're amazing. But so is everybody else. So I do feel like you'll know that you truly love yourself when you can realize that you're not better than anybody else. We're all equal. And we're all just as divine and amazing. Some people just have to work on developing their inner being some more, you know. But that doesn't make anyone better than anybody else. We are all equals, all amazing, all worth loving. Because I did used to feel like, oh, loving yourself is, oh, I'm better than everybody else. But that's not how it is at all. It's realizing that every single person is a piece to a beautiful, mysterious puzzle, okay? I feel like I'm really off track. But this is more about the mindsets, I guess, that you need to have for the glow up. But it really is a mindset. What you believe is what you will become. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. I hope it did help. I will give maybe I might give a story time on my globe. I don't even know if it's necessary after this video. We'll see. I will keep you guys updated. I want to let you get to know a bit more about myself though, because like I did cultivate this woman. I decided to become a boss, and I did. Whew, I've been talking for a long time. I should probably get. I love you, buddies, so much, and I hope this video was helpful. If it wasn't, dang, I did try. I really tried. But if it was, yay! I love you guys. I will see you soon. Okay. Bye. I forgot to make the full heart. Silly me. Bye.